Hey, what's up everybody? It's Gary the Bearded Woodworker. Thank you for joining me today. On this episode, I'm going to refurbish this old school desk. A client of mine says she's had this for a very long time. I believe she's had it since she was a little girl. Or maybe in high school or something, but she remembers writing that in there. It's really cute. So I'm going to attempt to take some of this super strip. I'm going to use this chemicals, yes. I'm going to take off all this paint. We're going to take off the door hardware. I'm going to fill in the holes. We're going to put new hardware brass handles in the middle. And then we're going to paint it a beautiful kind of a navy blue. So stick around. Let's do this. So the first thing I went and I did is I found these screws that were holding this piece of plywood down. So this isn't original. We want to replace this top with some kind of stone or marble or something. So I'm gonna make it a little smaller by removing this piece of wood. Maybe I will trim it down and we'll give it like an inch hangover, so when we put the stone top on here, it'll be supported, I guess. So this is interesting. The feet on this desk, kind of an Art Deco, I guess. What we want to do is put casters on the bottom, so if she does put a granite marble top on it and it's really heavy, we want her to be able to move around. So I'm thinking about maybe making these a little bigger and hiding the casters on the inside of this type of Art Deco feet. So let's just focus on the drawers right now. You know what I don't see a lot in these furniture flipping videos are people taking the time to sand the inside. I'm going to sand the inside, clear coat the inside, and this one here, it's got a little water damage and it's wavy, so I'm going to do my best to try and replace this piece here. And I also have a corner missing on that piece, which I believe I can use some wood putty that dries hard, or some Bondo. Maybe I'll even just cut it out and put a piece of wood in there. Because we're painting it, I can sand it smooth and you won't even see it there. So. looks pretty wonderful. Things are getting a little cramped in the shop. Too many projects going on at once. Here's the issue I'm having. This piece of plywood looks like it's about an 1/8 inch plywood, and I can't get any 1/8 inch plywood around here. I do have a 1/4 inch piece of ply. So what I'm gonna do is run the drawer alongside my table saw, and I'm gonna open up that gap just a little so I can slide the new piece of plywood in this drawer and replace it that way. So I will first set my depth here. Oh, I wasn't in the groove apparently. Now I'm in the groove. Let me give that a shot. One blade width is gonna do it just fine. So I can keep the measurements down for the two side pieces, but when it comes to the face, there's a difference here. I'm just gonna have to figure that out later. Let's do these two. If you guys are liking what you're seeing right now, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and maybe a subscribe if you'd like to see some more of my future videos. I want to put a clear coat on the inside of these drawers as well as the outside. I'm painting the faces, but I think I'm going to use Odie's oil. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I haven't used it yet. Stir well, put it on sparingly, and buff out. So let's give it a try. That smells pretty good. Alright, what am I going to use to put it on with? A rag? So I've switched to kind of a Scotch-Brite pad that I saw in a video, said it was easier. It seemed to be working with the rag. I think it was just taking a little longer than it should. So let's give this a try. I know the lighting's not very good in here, but this is the little heated space in the shop that's enclosed. And I'm going to use this little roller first. I'll roll it on. Okay, so how many of you were smarter than me and caught my mistake earlier? So I'm trying to replicate this, but bigger and wider so the casters can fit inside. So I did my grooves and then I built my box. What I needed to do was build my box and then cut my grooves in it. So I went ahead and I rounded the corners and I sanded the corners like I want them. And now I'm going to try and line up my table saw to the same diameter or to the same width as I had these. And I'm going to run it across again, and then I'm going to lift up on it to get the corners, I hope. Luckily, I didn't touch my table saw, so one of these are still, it's still lined up, so hopefully it'll go smoothly at the first cut. Off camera, I pre-drilled holes inside of these countersink holes. Not even sure my camera was on for these countersink holes or not, but it is what it is. Look, there's enough room
Now, to be quite honest, I had this desk way too long. I procrastinated and I have no excuses. Sorry, Erica. Anyways, the time got away from me and I needed to get it done, and we decided that we were going to do a wooden top, and she gave me free will just to go ahead and put on a wooden top, which I thought would look nice. So I went down to my local hardwood store and I picked up some cherry, and I think this cherry looks beautiful with this blue. I don't have any video of how I put it together, but I did put it together so it recessed over the desk and it can come off, and I'm not drilling holes or putting new holes in it. So here is the final product of the desk. I really appreciate you guys watching. All of you who made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. It's really beautiful. Erica, if you're watching this, thank you for the opportunity. I hope you love your desk. I think it looks sexy, really. It's just a great desk. So again, like, comment, subscribe, share. I don't know, whatever you'd like to do. It'd be awesome. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again sometime real soon. All right. Bye.